Hello and welcome to Hixxy Studio. Today I have this Easter card using these gorgeous little bunnies and we're using the die from Elizabeth Craft Design. It's number 1929 and it's just called Bunny. It's a gorgeous little thing. So what do we get in the set? We have all the components to make up the bunnies so that you can choose the colours that you want. You can choose the combinations. So we have in fact, if I grab my plate, we'll set up to cut the pieces and we'll go through the bits of the die as we go. So I've gone for I didn't at the time I wasn't thinking about it, but I realized they're quite that Neapolitan ice cream kind of, the chocolate strawberry vanilla ice cream combination. So and I just thought it was nice to do a change from the sort of grey bunny that's quite often used. So we'll pull out the dies and let's see what we've got. So we have the face, and you get this lovely little embossed detail there. And then we have, this is the body. It goes up this way. This is also the tail. So I have already cut a few pieces just to save time. There is an alternative way to cutting out of pieces of colour card, is cutting out a piece of white card and then colouring. And there is another video on our channel where I use this die and actually colour it with inks. So this is the legs and the arms, if that's what you like to call them, on the rabbit. And then these are the ears. Now there are two that look like this. These are the ears, these are the inners. So just make sure you're cutting the right thing out of the right colour. Okay, let's put some tape on that, and then we will cut some of that off so that it's not taking up too much room on our cutting mat. Okay, what else do we need? So these are the inners. I could say the inners for the ears. In fact, I'm thinking, what else do I need of pink? Oh, I need the inner body. They'll both fit on there. Right. So these are the inner parts of the ears, like so. And then we also want the sort of tummy in pink. Now you can see on there, I've also got the nose in pink, but I'll explain why I'm not cutting that in pink at the moment. When I get the next die out. Okay. So this die cuts the whiskers. Please excuse if I seem to have something I've got on there. I think it might be black ink on there. It cuts out the whiskers, it cuts out the eyes, it cuts out the nose, and it cuts out the little teeth. Now, if you're cutting it out of white card and colouring it, then that's straightforward. If you're doing like I did here and doing it of several colours, then you are going to have to run this through several times, which is why at the moment I'm running this through on this brown card and not on the pink tape right in front of me. Couldn't see it for looking, so I'm going to put that on there. We'll cut that bit off we don't need. And then we have the bow for the two bunnies on either side. So we'll put that there. And then we have the carrot. And again, the carrot is all on one die. So if you're like me, you're doing it out colour card, then you'll need to cut it out of orange, and then you'll need to cut it out of green. So yeah, I like using patterned and coloured card like this. But its drawback is that you need to do multiple cuts when you have little dies like this. It's just a case of what you like. I am going to use the magnet. No, I'm not actually. I'm going to take that out and see The only bit that really has any embossing that we want is on this face here. So we'll see. We'll see if there's enough pressure to create the embossing just with that, rather than putting it through on too much of a pressure. Let's put all those bits away. I've already got all the bits cut out I need. Hopefully now we'll soon see what I've got. Okay, these will all be, oh, as you can see, things are already fallen out of the die, so let's just move those over. With this die, be careful, these bits are tiny, so just make sure you're not losing them. Now I'm quite happy with that, so I'm not going to emboss it. Let me just get rid of the plates and I will show you what I mean. So, oh, and excuse my little watch strap as well. So it's flapping open today. Hopefully the camera can pick this up. You can see the eyes, so that helps you to place the eyes. This little bit just gives the crease above the nose, and this little bit there, I'm actually going to get my oh yes, my brown fine liner brush, and I am just the light from the overhead light there is a little, and I'm just going to mark that. It sort of fades down a little bit, so the rest you don't need to mark. Right, let's remove all the bits from the die. I was thinking, where's my little magnetic sheet? It's got caught on the magnetic mat and it went for a walk. So let's put these bits back, because these dies are not huge, and you don't really want to be losing any of them, because they are all really quite necessary for this particular card. Well, not this particular card, this for creating the bunny, not this particular card. Right, so the carrot and these have already dropped off. What else? I think now this little bit here, it's needed, so just make sure you put that out, but you keep hold of that. Sort of gives a little middle of the bow. And then these bits, as I say, I'm going to pop them out. I already have all the bits I need anyway, but I will pop these out to show you. So we have the 1, 2, 3, 4 whiskers, the 2 eyes, that's the nose bit, so that I would then want to cut this again in pink, and that is the light little teethy bit, and I cut that in like an off-white. Okay, now like I say, I would have a little pot like this. You see I've got a spare carrot and a spare bow in there, and I am going to put those in there, because they are the bits that when you're starting to assemble things that will get caught on something else and will just disappear off. Okay, right, let's put the die away and let's bring in our card. So I have already made my my base card. It's A5 landscape or tenfold, whichever way you like to do it. And I'm going to put my bar on, and the reason I did this is well, there's 2 reasons. One was because I kind of wanted somewhere to ground the bunnies on, really, otherwise they'd just be kind of floating, and also it gave me somewhere for my sentiment. So I've got the bar on now, and now it's just a case of assembling. So I have 2 pots here, and I know that I've got what I need in those for the 2 end bunnies. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put the lid back on this. Sorry, the lid. Put the pin back in that because I'm getting glue all over. The thing that I find with when I'm making these, my hands get very gluey. I'm going to get a little bit of card so I can push down things that I need to. That said, I'm going to use a combination of 3D glue gel for its maneuverability alongside the fine tip fine tip applicator. So let's have a look at what we have. This is these are the other bits I need for this that I would need to have cut from other colours. So let's tip it all out and then hopefully we'll have everything we need. Don't need that body. So first thing I'm going to do before I start putting on here is just these are the two sort of legs, and then you get these 4 bits, if you can see. 2 are larger than the others, and those 2 smaller ones go on to the feet here, which is what I'm about to do now. Just a little bit of glue there and there. Oops. And then they fit over there, and that's just to give it a little bit more of a sort of a 3D effect. Now this guy is going to go in the middle. Look, and I've managed to get glue on there already. Don't worry, because this will cover that in a moment. And I'm just putting this on just to try and centralize so I know where this little chap is going to go. Oh. I'll try and grab that with my tweezers. Excuse me for a moment. I might just go out of camera shot just so that I can grab them with my tweezers. And still I drop them. Oh yeah, butterfingers today. So I am going to be using 3D glue gel. Not well, it's a little bit for dimension, but it's mostly for maneuverability. So I know that this guy is going to go kind of here. So I'm just kind of working out if I move it up a little bit. Ooh. And I put glue up there. I think we'll get away with that possibly. Because I'm fiddling and faffing with moving things to try to show you. The body goes that way, and I'm just putting it like so, just to give me an idea of how far apart these feet need to be. So there's one, and I know the other one disappeared onto there. That's why I was trying to move things. And you see already, oh no, phew, the other eye. That's what I'm saying. Really, it's better to leave these things in the in your pot while you're fiddling. But I'm just trying for the sake of showing you. There's the other leg, and then we're going to put the body over. A little bit of glue gel there, and I should have, and I haven't, but I'm not going to worry too much. I should have put the tummy on already. It just makes life easy, but we're going to go with it, so it's not an issue. There's the body. What I will do though is I will just stick these ears on. Now, when you cut these, if I can grab it, you might just be able to see there is a slight emboss line, and that shows you where the inner part of the ear needs to sit. So I'm going to grab there and this one. I'm trying to do 2 things at once, really. Assemble the card and assemble pieces. The other thing I am just going to do is I am going to, sorry about my watch. I am going to just put a little bit of glue on this part of the leaf and I am going to pick up my carrot, and I'm going to just place my carrot there, and then that will just be drying for the minute while I'm sorting other bits out. Right, back to here, and let's go actually back onto the face, because we really need to put the bits on the face before we put it on. So again, I'm struggling slightly because I've got quite bright lights for the filming. I have to sort of move this just so I can see where these bits go. So I'm going to put, here's my 2 eyes. One, and again, the embossed lines show you where to put them. Okay. The next thing to go on here is the nose in the right way, which goes there. And again, that embossed line gives you a guide as to where to place that. And finally is that little bit of teeth, and the pointy bit goes up in like that. Okay. Now to put the whiskers on, what I did was I put a little line each way like that, and then pick them up and put them on like so. And there's our whiskers on. There we go for our face. So we're going to put him on. Yeah. Already looking really cute. And then we're going to get our ears. I don't know that there's particularly a way round of putting these in, but I put them with a more pointy end down, and then I just slide them down till the pink bit is touching the top of the head. I'm sure there is no right or wrong in that. Okay, and because I kind of wanted it to look like he was jumping a bit, I'm going to put his arms sort of out a little. Whereas with the other two, we've that holding the carrot on there, on there, and then the tail, which I've also done in white. So that comes with the on the die with the main part of the body, and then we're just going to push that under there. There's his tail. Okay, those bits we don't need for now. Right, so we're going to put the other ones on, and I've done a lot of the sticking already, so this won't take quite as long. So these ones are sitting. So I put the body pretty much on the bottom there, and then this is where I find I haven't got all the bits I need. Oh no, thought we were missing a leg there. That would have been disastrous. So leg. So when they're sitting, the legs kind of go like here, so that they look like they are actually sat down, as opposed to the one in the middle that is more upright. So leg goes there, and then face on this one. There she is, and her ears. And goes in like that, and then this one like there. Now she has a bow, so we're going to put the bow on her overhead like that, and then she's got a carrot, so we're going to place the carrot first. So the carrot is going to sort of come through there. And then once you place the carrot, you can put her hands on to make it look like she's holding on to the carrot. There. And oof, there. And then her tail. Ooh, throwing the glue around. Her tail looking out from there. Okay, and then the other side, where is the other one? So we're going to do that kind of in reverse now. So start with the body again. Make sure she's over far enough. Start with the body and then do the legs. I am using my tweezers just because it helps me. Glue. Luckily that's gone on the right side of that. Glue on there. I really love 3D glue gel for its maneuverability for things like this. The trouble with it, I find it is very sticky, and if you start getting it in the wrong places, it becomes quite mucky and messy. You just need to take your time, which I am not at the moment. So next thing is to put her head on. So, and her ears. You can see I've got a blob of glue right at the top there, which I am going to take off with that. Like I say, just take your time, which you have more of at home, to do this. Oop. There we go, there's the other ear. And then let's put a bow on her top of the head. And this time, carrot's going to go the opposite direction. So, okay, going to go that way. And our hands again. A little bit on there. One to hold it there. And the other. To hold it there, and then her tail is going to go on that side, like that. There we go. Right, last thing to put on then is this one, which has gone for a wander. Bear with me. Have I dropped it? Ah, yes, I've dropped it. It's on the floor. Okay, so we're just going to put our Happy Easter here, and then we are done. So this has been made using the bunny die from Elizabeth Craft Designs, and I've used it 3 times. I've used one where the bunny doesn't have either the carrot or the bow, and then we've used 2 that have both the carrot and the bow. And then I don't think I mentioned where the sentiment is from. The sentiment is from this set, Karen Burniston, the Easter Charm. So I cut that in the 2 colours from this set. It's a lovely little perfectly sized Happy Easter die. So there you have it, our card with our Easter bunnies. Thank you.